I'm going to be using some Parmesan Romano a little bit later on. Hi, I'm Mark Alyn, and welcome to Mark Alyn Cooks Your Dinner. On this show, we're going to celebrate Easter. We're going to celebrate Easter Italian style um, with David Prutch from Prutch Family Imports. He is a Sicilian, as he explained, on both sides of the family, I believe. We'll find out more about that. We have a special hello and feel better to Servette in Pittsburgh. Why Pittsburgh? What? Just, I don't get it. Anyway, stay tuned. We're going to have a lot of fun today as we celebrate Easter here on Mark Alyn Cooks. Don't go away. We'll be right back. So I guess a couple of months ago already, I met a young man at the Fancy Food Show in Las Vegas and invited him to cook with us and be our guest chef. And we're going to bring him in from Las Vegas. David, welcome to Mark Alyn Cooks. It's been a long
Well,
time, huh?
thank you. I appreciate it. Appreciate the
Um,
opportunity.
David is the president of uh, Prutch Family Imports, and we have some products we're going to be cooking with today. And it says Tutto Sicily on it, which means everything Sicily.
Correct.
So before we start cooking, and there we have the logo, I'm going to pour a glass of Sangiovese. Now, Sangiovese is not necessarily from Sicily, and I think you have a white wine that's again not right. So we're going to say salute. Is that the correct
Salute.
salute? And to health, right?
Bon appetit.
Bon appetito. Mm,
Good way to start.
yeah. No, I may not cook anymore. I just just drink this. Howard. Oh, Rita. Thank you. Hi, Mark and Carol from Howard Sandler, and Rena Cohen. Hello. Thank you. We're going to be making a couple of dishes that David has created for us. And oh my, excuse me, I'm sorry. I don't do that often. We should just, oh, I know what I have to do. I didn't do this. We wanted to say thank you to Melissa's Produce. Tom Martin from Connecticut. Yeah, thank you very much. Um, what happens in Vegas does not necessarily stay in Vegas. That's very true, Tom. I'm sorry? Oh, and you look forward to seeing what you're cooking. Well, we're going to be cooking two pasta dishes tonight for that'll be perfect for Easter. Um, Melissa's. Let's bring Melissa's up. We really thank the great people at Melissa's. They provide us with our produce. They provided us today with our garlic and our onions. And thank you very much to Robert. We're going to get Robert to cook with us. Okay, he did it a couple of months ago. We're going to do it again sometime in May. So thank you, Melissa's. We really enjoy your produce. It's top drawer, as they used to say. Um, okay, let's start. Let's do the first one. I think should we do the easy one first or the harder one first?
I think let's do the easy one first. You can turn it off, like, that way
Yeah,
it can set while we make the second one, which is a little more involved, but both of them are very simple.
they
Very
are,
simple ingredients, clean,
and
flavorful.
they're vegan, aren't they?
Those products are vegan, and the two that we're going to use tonight, and they were just certified by the Vegan Society. I just found that out this week, so I haven't even been able to put it up on the website yet.
Got it. Uh,
So,
we're going to be cooking with sun-dried tomato pate, and I
correct.
love sun-dried tomatoes. It's one of my favorite things. So let's go back over here, and we're going to start by putting in some heating the pan. And I think we're going to add some olive oil, David.
Yeah, about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. We've cut the recipe in half for Mark and Carol, so they could
It's a little bit
just
more than
small
two.
amount, a little bit more than that.
A little bit more?
Yes, you want the flavor.
Got it. Yes. And this is another product of David's, and it's extra virgin olive oil. Well,
Correct.
let's show you
And
that.
it's from the area in the southeast corner of Sicily. So,
And
then
there's, oh, and
that's
I'm going to show you the bottle here. There you go. And it's
perfect.
nice. It's dark, which is really good. Some olive oils, the less expensive oils have clear glass. Always
Mm-hmm.
get one with a darker glass. Okay,
Yes.
so we've got that done.
Okay, then add your garlic
And here's my garlic.
as much as you like. And Mark likes a lot of garlic, I understand. So he's
Yeah.
like me. The more, the better.
Yes.
Okay, but one clove, and this half would be plenty. But
How many cloves was that, Carol?
it looks like about three.
That's four cloves of garlic in
That's perfect.
there. And they were sprouting. Did you use the sprouts? I forgot to ask you that. You didn't use the sprouts. Yeah, the garlic sprouted, and you can eat it. You can still cook with it or use it in salad dressings. But the sprouts have a different flavor than the bulb. Something I didn't know. Okay.
So you just want to saute it so it gets the flavor into the oil. You don't want to burn it,
Right.
and then you're going to add about 8 ounces of tomato sauce.
Is that the next thing to add?
That would be the next thing.
What?
When your garlic's ready, you
Remember,
can.
does the onion go in this one or the next one? No, yeah.
This
No.
one is so simple. You're almost done. You're halfway there.
Got it. All right. So I have 8 ounces of
Okay.
tomato sauce.
And just stir it around and let it come together.
Uh,
You can have a little one.
I'm sorry, David. Oh, all right. We're going to let that. David will be back with us in just a second. Um, disconnect him. Okay. And bring him in by hitting the green. Yeah.
It went away. It said join and it went away.
Got it. All right. Technology. He went away.
I said,
Got it. All right. We're going to try to bring David back. There he is.
Me or you?
Hey, there you are. Okay. Technology, David. All right. So I've got the sauce going here.
should you turn the water back on?
I'm sorry?
The water back
No. And we have on our stove a pot of boiling water. We're going to put some fresh pasta in. It's actually made here in Southern California with semolina wheat. All right.
Okay. When that has come together, which takes about 3 or 4 minutes, then put in a half a jar of the sun-dried tomato pate.
All
on?
right.
Somebody's saying hi.
Denise, hello. Half a jar of the pate. By the way, what is your website, David?
It's Tutto Sicilia. That's TUTTOSICILIA.com. And right now we're having a limited time offer, 50% off, or excuse me, 20% off, minimum $50 purchase.
Wow.
That's for Easter, and we got Mother's Day coming up, and so we got the special going on.
Well, this is perfect. If you don't, if you want to impress your family and friends, you can use Tudo Sicily to make that happen, and go to their website and let them know where you found them. We're, this looks great.
These two recipes we're cooking tonight are on the website, so you could use those as your guide.
Got
Okay.
it.
But the whole idea of this product is to, allow people to be creative. That was the whole reason I brought this to the United States. It's got such flavor. You just want people to try it and create what they want.
And at the same time, we have to mention that your family, I think your grandfather came from Sicily through New Orleans. He landed in New Orleans.
Yes, one of them was in New Orleans. One came through Ellis Island. So they both came from the Agrigento area, which is in the southern part of Italy.
Got it.
So, or central southern.
So, did
And
you, growing up, were you in the kitchen a lot, watching your grandparents, your mother?
I was at my grandmother's knee a lot. The kitchen was a safe place in my family. I had older brothers,
Got it.
but yeah, that mom, that was just, I enjoyed being in there cooking because I could eat,
Yeah.
you know. So it was just a fun place to be. And grandma, she made her own bread
Mm.
all of her life. So I would just come and be with her and enjoy cooking and tasting and eating. And that was my mother's parents, and they were just so loving, and they lived with us when I was 2.
I see.
Okay, and there's just stories related to that, but maybe if we have time, I'll tell you one.
Got it. All right.
That,
Let's take a look at our sauce here, David. I think it's done.
done.
It's done.
That is done. You can turn that off since
All
we're going
right.
to make it.
Turn it off. I'm gonna move it to another burner.
Now, see how long it took to make that?
About 5 minutes.
Well, it's what, 412, so yeah, about 7 minutes.
Right. So we're gonna make a pancetta and a pistachio pasta, a pesto pasta, and we're gonna use some of David's. Um, it's hard to say pistachio pesto. I am a professional. Do not try this at home.
That's
Okay, unless you're Rena. If you're Rena, you can try this at home. She can do that. Okay. Um, Here we go.
pat of butter.
Oh, we've got butter out.
You need about a tablespoon of butter.
All right.
Now, again, we've cut this recipe in half.
And what we're going to do, just so everybody knows, I'll have this on the website in a day or so. Oop. Let it sit a second. I can't get this to light. Am I doing something wrong? I don't know what's going on, Carol. Well, it's. Let me try it again. There we go. Okay.
All right.
All right. Fine.
With gas.
Huh?
Now we're cooking with gas.
Now we're cooking with gas. Yes. Thank you. Have I got gas? Oh, I'm sorry. Carol, could you get me another wood spoon, please? Thank you. By the way, this wine, which is really quite lovely, is instead of a cork, they have a plastic cork, and it's becoming more and more popular because cork is
Yes,
not as green.
sustainable.
Yes, it is not sustainable. Perfect. That's the one.
Okay, now a little note on the pistachios. These are the Sicilian pistachios from the side of Mount Etna. Okay, in Sicily. They're one of the best in the world.
So I'm going to melt the butter. And where's my cream, Carol?
You need to put the onion in.
Oh, the silver
Silver
cup.
cup.
I got it. Now I couldn't see it. Okay. Um, so I'm going to put the onion in now.
Yeah, about a couple tablespoons. That's all you need.
Not as much as I cut, but that's okay.
That's
David,
enough. That's enough.
got it.
Okay, now cook that till it's translucent.
Okay, we'll let that saute a minute.
Okay. Did you pre-cook the pancetta by chance?
I did not.
Okay.
Can I put the pancetta in now?
You can. That's why I asked.
Yeah. Got it. No, thank you. This is Trader Joe's pancetta, by the way. It's uncured, which means it doesn't have nitrates. And we'll let that cook up a little bit. Tell us what pancetta actually is, David.
It's pork. It's just an uncured bacon type product. Okay. It's not salted and. So it's just got the flavor of, you know,
Well, it's actually my understanding is that pancetta is Italian bacon.
yeah, but it's not, no nitrates or anything like that in it. It's just, it's hard to explain.
Tom Martin, who is a wordsmith, says you might even call it
Perfectly
palatable pistachio pesto. It's hard to say. My screen is very small.
Oh,
Thank you,
okay.
Tom. I love that. That's very good.
Oh, I see it at the top. I wasn't looking up at the top. I see it up there. Thank
Yeah,
you, Tom.
yeah,
Perfectly palatable pistachio pesto.
yeah. You can read it better than I can. I'm gonna lose my job. Why?
I'll drink to that.
Oh, wine, sip of wine time.
I'm sorry.
Sip of wine time. We just
I said I drank to that, so I had a little bit of sip of wine.
Oh, good.
I like that when I cook.
Yeah, I do too. Carol has not had any yet. I
Oh,
suppose it's time to pass the bottle. All right, I'll even pour it for Carol.
there you go.
She's put up with the
salute.
salute,
Salute.
and back to
So,
you as well. And for those of you who are watching, thank you. Mm.
very good. So you want to brown it up?
Now, are we going to brown this or not?
Yes.
Okay, so it may take a moment.
That's usually why I do it separate because brown it up good.
Yeah,
I like it really crispy.
got it.
But
Well,
that's me.
got it. But it doesn't have to be. So let's
No,
talk about David for a moment. It's Prutch Family Imports. Your kids are involved in the company as well, aren't they?
yes, they do the websites. They do things that I can't. All the technical stuff.
You do the
And
you do
they're
you do the selling. They do the technical.
yes, they built both of the websites for me. And my oldest daughter, when I met you at the show at the fancy food show, she had done the whole layout, bought the tables and all that layout for the show, and I used it again just last 2 weeks ago
Got it.
with one of my customers. They had a tasting for one of my customers, and I'm sorry I can't say the
Got it.
name, but
No,
you
I
know,
get it. Gina,
they had,
Rena just said, those, Gen Zs. Yes, Gen Z people. I get it. Okay,
Oh, now she's saying the other millennials.
all right, and millennials, yes. Well, millennials.
But yeah, everybody's involved, and
You know, I
they're
think
just
we're ready. What do we do
they
next?
love samples,
Yeah,
and they love to play. So,
got it.
how you doing there?
We're doing good. I think it looks good.
Think you're ready for the next step?
Yeah, let's do the next step.
Okay, then you need to put in a half a jar of the pistachio pesto.
All right, here we go. And I'm going to stir this up.
Yes, please do. Sometimes it does settle. Wait a minute. What do you have? Hold on. What is that? Okay. It
It's,
didn't look right.
it's the green stuff.
It didn't look
Okay.
right.
And
It's funny on camera.
I get it. Okay.
Okay.
One more dab.
Yeah, you got a lot of pancetta in there, so that's good. Now stir that up. Get it all mixed in.
Is that enough?
Get a nice green color because that's the beautiful color of the Sicilian pistachios. They're really called Bronte pistachios because that's the province that they come from.
It smells very good.
Yeah, let that cook for a few minutes. About a minute or two is all that needs to heat through, and then we're going to put some cream in.
Oh, okay. We'll do that in just a second.
You know, it's
Sangiovese is very nice. All right. We're going to
I
put.
mean, red wine to go with both of them.
For those of you who are not millennials, there used to be a cook, Graham Kerr, and Graham would drink. It looked like a bottle of wine every show. You remember that?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I loved watching him.
The Galloping Gourmet. You remember
Galloping.
what happened to us with the Galloping Gourmet? The book falling? I'll tell you later. I can't tell you.
Are you blushing?
I am. I'm blushing. Well,
Uh-oh.
yeah. We.
It's a family show.
Stories.
All right.
Isn't that what is a bunch of stories?
It's. I'm all about stories.
Okay, go ahead and put in your 4 ounces of cream.
Here we go. I turned the heat down too on this.
Yeah, that's fine.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Stir that in and get it mixed together there and it cook off a little bit of the cream flavor. Might want to turn it down a little bit more.
Yeah, I turned it down to low.
There you go. Don't want to burn the cream. Not now.
There. I think there's only one more thing to add.
And that would be the gorgonzola cheese, about a half an ounce.
Right. Well, we like a lot, so we have probably an ounce in here. Now I break this piece up, and it will melt.
Yep, you want to make sure it melts through. And then you're going to add some salt. There's
Or heavy.
nothing salted, so
Okay.
it takes a minute for the gorgonzola to melt through.
Oh, it's melting really well.
While it's melting here, Mark,
I'm sorry?
Howard Sandler has a comment.
I remember him. He got so drunk and stuff that he shouldn't say
And said stuff. That
and said stuff like that. Yes, exactly. You've never seen me drunk, Howard.
but he got so drunk.
Oh,
He's talking about
himself.
The Gourmet.
Oh,
I
yes.
remember
Now I got it. I thought you were talking.
Okay.
It's hard to read. I'm sorry. Okay.
I think you're just about done there,
Up
Brett.
nicely, too. So I'm going to turn it way down.
Yes, I would turn it way down because it's
Now,
just
I'm going to do this off camera, folks.
you need to salt that
I'm
also.
sorry.
You need to salt that.
Oh, a little salt.
A
Okay.
little salt.
Not too much.
Not too much, but you need to do some because
Yes.
And the pancetta has salt.
All right. Now, I'm going to cook over here. I'm going to put in.
Is the water boiling?
Our water is almost boiling.
see how easy that was?
It is. I mean, the sauces are ready. I'm going to taste them. We're going to make some pasta. This is a pasta that I found. Gene Marolin, how are you? Looking great. Thank you, Mark. No, that's what you said. Thank you,
Pasta
Gene.
looks great.
The pasta
I mean,
looks
the
great.
sauce.
Yes, I'm a little bit. We call it vermished, and you can find that under the Barbara Streisand rules and words. Okay, so
Just a little bit about it. Sicilian sauces. They're usually not very wet,
oh,
so it's you know, a lot of people try to drown their pasta. This isn't that type of sauce, either one of them. It clings to the pasta, so you get the flavor comes through, and it's not drowning in sauce. Okay,
got it.
so
Yes, I am sipping, Gene. I shouldn't be, but I am. I discovered this pasta. It's called Marina's pasta. It's made in L.A. Um, and we've been using it. You can see they're right there. Let's see, where are they? They're in Inglewood, and I like it because it's a fresh pasta. It's
mhm.
it's soft, and I'm going to put this in, even though it's not quite. Oh, it just started to boil, so I'm going to let this out. Let that sit there.
You might want to turn the heat on the tomato pate on low, just to we'll make sure it's warm. It's hot.
Yes.
We've done that. Um, Now, David taught me a little trick that I don't know if we'll need to do it or not. You told me that the Sicilian sauces tend to be thick, and these are both pretty thick. Um,
Yes.
but we can uh, thin them out by using some of the pasta water, and I found that fascinating. I think that's great.
Well, you've got the starch, which helps bind to the sauce, and you've got the salt. We didn't put any salt in the tomato sauce.
No,
And
no,
the
and there
tomato,
is some salt in the water.
there's some
We
salt in the water and the starch. It brings it together.
got
Okay. I personally don't put any in the pistachio. I've seen it done. I was cooking with the chef, about a month ago, and he put some in, and it really doesn't affect it. It just, to me, I just like it that way. So it's up to you.
got
That's
it.
the facility of cooking yourself and just creating, you know. Then once we put the pastas in the sun-dried tomato sauce, and
Whoa!
did we boil over?
It did.
Well, it wouldn't be a. Listen,
It
when I
happened.
learned grandmother and mother, if
Pasta's
something
going to be
boiled
fun.
over and go on on the stove, you
All right.
didn't cook that night.
What I just did was I took a cup and I put some water in it from the pot. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to drain it. And one of the reasons I like this pasta, it's not clumpy. it doesn't clump. Now it's draining right now in a colander. We're going to put it on a plate. We're going to bring it over right now.
Kind of shake the water out. Yeah. Oh boy.
Oh boy, it's almost dinner time, Carol.
2 dinners in a half an hour. How's that?
Hey, you can't beat that, can you? Okay, we've done it. David, I'm going to ask you, do I need to thin these out? Either one.
I would put a little bit of water in the sun-dried tomato,
Got it.
about a half a cup.
Okay.
That's good.
That's good. And stir it in.
I don't know if you can see that or not.
When you put your pasta in that one, you just put your parsley in and stir it, and you're done.
All right, so I'm going to put some pasta in. Whoa.
And the fennel parsley.
I'm going to move this here. This there.
And throw your parsley in so it gets all through everything.
And how much parsley? A handful?
Yeah, whatever you like. I do a bunch. That'll work.
That should do it. Whoa.
I like, fresh parsley. So
Yeah, we do. I do too.
brains it up and
Pretty color.
yeah,
Very pretty color.
Colorful.
looks like Sicilian colors, red and green.
Yeah.
Yeah, red, white, and green.
That's right.
Yeah.
And it's done. Cheese on top when you plate it, and you're good.
We're going to plate that right now. Take a little bit of that out. Now, on this, I put cheese on this one?
Correct.
All right, I have some Parmesan here. I have a fork. I'm going to move this back. I'm going to move this one back here.
Oh, we got a bunch of comments too.
Yeah.
If that's too hot, let me put up the comments. Okay, so here's Jean. Nobody likes thin sauce.
That is true.
Thick sticks to the pasta batter.
Right.
And
She
here's
also
Tom.
has Tom.
It's delicious. Do you deliver?
Oh, it's delicious.
Deliver.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
coming over right now.
Okay, and Jean
You
is
can
next.
buy the products on the website, and the recipes right on there.
Got it. We'll have the recipes on our YouTube channel. We're using Parmesan.
And the other was Gorgonzola.
Yes, Parmesan from Trader Joe's, Gene, which is across the country.
And Denise.
Right.
Oh.
Mm.
Denise's comment.
It's good. As I say on almost every show, I like my own cooking. It looks incredible.
My Italian Sicilian mother-in-law and hubby would love it.
Yes, they would. And it's easy because, you buy the jar. How much is a jar, by the way?
The jar on that is $16 on the sun-dried tomato pate.
And you could, that's enough to serve 4 people.
Correct. You make a pound of pasta with it.
Why?
And I make a salad and garlic bread. You've got a full meal.
We have some romaine in the refrigerator. I've already made some Caesar dressing and, excuse me,
I understand.
mm,
It says everything.
All about the sauce.
and Denise, I'm with you. It's all about the sauce.
Well, it's the
You want some?
flavor.
Gene, come on over. There's plenty. Um, really, really nice. All right, let's try the other one. So now this one is the
Pistachio pesto.
right. I'm going to take a little bit of the pasta. Put that in. And by the way, the secret that I just learned today for keeping your pasta from clumping
Yeah.
is to, I'm sorry, I'm swallowing. I can't help it. Is to take the pot, as soon as the pasta is ready, put it into the um, into the sauce. Okay, I'm going to take a little bit of this. And it does, as Gene just said, it does cling to the pasta. All right, let's taste this. Here we go, folks. Here we go. 1, 2.
3.
Mmm. David,
It's a
really good.
it's a mouthful of flavor.
It is a mouthful of flavor. Oh, I'm
You
so
can.
glad I stopped by your booth.
Me too. You can try some cheese on it. It changes the flavor of it. I
All right.
wanted you to taste it pure first. I was cooking this with a chef about, like I said, about a month ago, and he was busy eating it, and then decided that he was going to try a couple of things. He went and got some pesto, a different kind of pesto he made.
Mm,
He was going to make some with carbonara,
mm,
by adding an egg. So you could see his eyes light up as he tasted it for the first time. And he went, "Oh, I could do this, I could do that, but it's great like it is, but I could take it to this level." You can see the creativity come out of it.
sure.
And that's the whole idea of these products. Like on the sun dried tomato, if you want, that hot pepper cream that you have, you
Right.
could make spicy sauce by adding a teaspoon or two to it.
Gene just asked about adding sausage, and that's a great idea. And what I use for Italian sausage is I like spicy, but for whatever reason I like the mild,
Sweet.
Uh-huh.
sweet Italian sausage that's made in house at most Whole Foods, and it's about
Oh,
$7 a pound. Carol and I couldn't eat a pound of sausage in a week. So
okay.
we buy 2 links, and that's enough for 2 meals. So, David, as
Now,
I
sausage.
always say, I love my own cooking. I'm taking credit, and this is delicious. It really is. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Um, just so you know, in the last year, we've had over 200,000 views.
Wow.
200,000 views. And we really appreciate your watching live right now. Thank you very much. Um,
Thank you.
David, hold on. Don't go away.
I won't.
I'm going to tell you what we're doing for next week as we put David away for a moment. You can drink, David. It's allowed. You just had a half hour, 40 minutes of food.
Oh, Denise Anderson.
Yeah, Denise Anderson said that was awesome. Thank you. Next week, we're going to celebrate Passover. We're going to do two Passover shows. Next week, we're going to be uh, talking with a woman who's written a book called 563 Jewish recipes, and we're going to be doing a couple of recipes for Passover. And the following week, Jay Bucksbaum is joining us back from Royal Wine as we do another kosher wine tasting. And we're not going to make him make anything this year because I really blew it last year when he was here. So we're looking forward to that. We've got a lot of things coming up on the show, by the way. I don't, it's Easter, yes. Have a happy Easter, everybody. Denise, Jean, Tom, and everybody else who's watching. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great week, everybody. See you next time. Bye bye for now.